Okay, so today we are going to make pizza dough. So what I've got in the bowl, I've got 1 cup of warm water, so about body temperature. I'm going to go with 2 teaspoons of yeast. Stir it all about, let that sit for a minute, and it's going to become all frothy and it's going to bloom, and then we're going to add our flour. Probably about 2 cups, but enough to make a dough. Okay, so the yeast has bloomed. You can see how it's kind of risen up to the top. Now, I've got about 1/3 cup of flour. It's white mixed with whole wheat. So I'm just going to slowly add a little bit at a time, and I'm going to mix it with a wooden spoon until it comes together. Making sure that it's nice and smooth before you add the next little bit of flour. No lumps. A little bit more. See, now it's starting to come together into a dough. So it starts pulling away from the side of the bowl a little bit. It's just forming the gluten in the flour, so you get a nice textured crust. Nice and smooth. And continue until it forms into a ball, and then we'll turn it out onto the counter and knead by hand. Okay, so it's a shaggy ball, not sticking to the bowl. I'm going to take a little bit of flour, put it on the counter, lift out the dough, get as much of it off the spoon as you can, and now we're just going to start kneading. So this should be one decent sized pizza, like a nice big large, couple medium, and I'm just a bit more flour, fold it in half, press down. So the dough's risen twice, punched it down. I'm going to cut it into 2, reform into a couple of teeny balls. So, bench flour. Push it down a little bit. Now I'd normally use my hands, but as you can see, I've got a little band-aid. So I'm going to roll it out. It doesn't have to be perfect, just as long as it's kind of circular. Apart, stretch it, sauce the dough, get it around nice and even. A little bit of cheese down. What I'm going to use is a little jalapeno Monterey Jack. So I'm just going to put this down. Teeny bit first. Then the toppings. Okay, so I've got some nice little sweet mini pepper, red bell pepper. Add this on. Looks good for that. Maybe one more piece. And some cremini mushrooms. Slice nice and thin. You know what? Maybe a little bit of nice basil. So, just gonna rip it. A little bit more of the Monterey Jack, jalapeno. And just for good measure, I'm going to put on a teeny bit of cheddar. Marble cheddar. Why not, right? There we go. So this will get baked on high heat, so about 450 if you're ever going to go up that high. If not, then 425 will work. Until the crust is cooked, so probably about 15 minutes, but keep an eye on it.